Well, the rates of obesity in France are a third of what they are in the United States. And if you look at current statistics, the French have less cardiovascular disease, less cardiovascular-related mortality than we do. Ultimately, a person's weight is a function of how much they take in and how much they put out. So, Europeans, and the French in particular, eat on average less than Americans do and are consistently physically active. The difference is in how they incorporate activity into daily life. So Americans are often very obsessed with physical activity, but on the other extreme, they're also almost religiously inactive. Whereas Europeans, and French in particular, tend to be very physically active as part of their normal day. They may not run as many marathons or even belong to a gym, but they're walking to work, they're walking to pick up their kids, they don't take elevators as much. So for all those reasons, they incorporate moderate physical activity into every day. And the American Heart Association recommendation is for a half hour of moderate activity every day. The French are sort of just getting that without trying. So that's the calories out aspect. And then as far as calorie intake is concerned, the French eat their larger meal in the middle of the day. One idea might be that because they eat their larger meal in the middle of the day, that they burn those calories all day long, and maybe that makes them less hungry the rest of the day, less likely to snack the rest of the day. We have a perception that the French eat fine cakes and lavishly prepared, butter-drenched meats. But they do that occasionally. They do that to celebrate. They don't do it 3 times a day, 7 days a week. But as an outcome of the fact that when they eat those meals, they eat small meals. When they eat whatever it is that they eat, and all other times, they're also eating small meals. And I think that's really the reason that they can keep their calorie count low, despite the fact that the food itself is quite rich. We've gotten to a point where we just eat a lot more than we need to.